It's the last week of Keanu week as we know it. It's the last week of Keanu week on this channel. Probably someday I might do something like this again for different celebrities that I like. So, stay tuned for that. I'm dying. Alright, I just had toast for breakfast. And when I'm done with this video, I will be planning on my other videos. Yeah, today's movie we're talking about is Parenthood. And I know what you're gonna say, hold on, Amy, but that movie is has a bunch of other plots in it. How are you gonna only focus on one? Well, I just will. I will say one thing though, Maddox, if you're watching this video, Joaquin Phoenix was in this movie. Joaquin Phoenix was in this movie, and he was, little, and Keanu was older than him. So I have a question for you, Maddox. How come Keanu is looking so fine and Joaquin is looking like he needs to go to I can't even finish that sentence. I'm just kidding, Maddox. Don't hurt me. Alright, so hi Army. Parenthood is about a bunch of families. It's the same family, but except for Todd. He's not really part of the family until he marries Julie, which is his girlfriend, who's a part of the family. And, okay, so the first time we see Todd, Julie's mom is talking to her about how she's having good scores, and then she mentions that Todd. She always mentions Todd in that way sometimes. And then Julie gets mad, so, she leaves the room, and then Julie's like, you can come out now, and then all of a sudden, bam, Todd pops up from under the bed. And once again, I'm seeing Keanu Reeves' weird belly button hair, and I have to wonder, how? How can you have that? Also, he was wearing, weird undies, and I didn't really. And then they were being all romantic, and he had a camera in his hand, and I was like, oh god, I know where this is going. I don't like it one bit. And the next scene with them is where they're at the photo place, probably getting their honky photos, and he's wearing a hat, and they're kissing, and he was actually pretty good at playing an idiot, because actually Todd isn't that much of an idiot. And then, in the next scene after that, we see Todd looking for Julie, and he's apologizing to her for their argument, and he's saying he loves her, and he only cares about her and not his brothers. And then in the scene after that, we see Todd and Julie shaving their heads. The haircut that Todd gets after that is pretty cool, actually. I won't deny that his haircut looks awesome. And then we get the best scene ever. This is the scene where Todd walks into Gary's room, because Gary and his mom are talking, and he's like, where's my wife? And then, Gary talks to Todd about his problems and feelings, and Todd's like, Mrs. Buckman, can I talk to you for a minute? And he's like, that is one messed up dude, and he's talking to Mrs. Buckman about how, Gary felt, and then he told her about his own past, and then he's like, that's enough of that. And then there's the next scene with them, and Todd and Julie are arguing about him racing, because Todd can't actually drive that well, and she's worried about him, but he says that he wants to be, and he just wants to make money for them, and they're fighting. Then the next day after that, he is doing the race, and it's crazy. And so he crashes. I freaked out, and then he was saying how upset he was that he didn't do so well, and that he might end up being a crash test dummy. But then Mrs. Buckman's like, hey, don't talk that way. You are a very important member of this family. And he's like, why? And then she's like, well, you're going to be the father of my grandchild. That's right, Julie's preggies. She did it after Todd left in the last scene I was talking about. So then they hug and make up, it's really cute. And then, there was a time skip scene where Todd's hair grew back, and Julie and him had the baby. And then there's, some other, background scenes where he has, a cigar in his mouth, because he had those back then when you had a new baby, holding the baby. So that was Parenthood. Those were, specifically, Keanu scenes in Parenthood. Rick Moranis was in this movie, too. But, yeah. Alright, comment, subscribe, do all the fun YouTube things. I'm going to see you tomorrow, because I decided to upload a video tomorrow. Goodbye.